I'd like to start off this video with a pretty personal story of mine that I'm actually afraid to share, but I will do so anyways. You see, all my life I've dealt with mental illnesses. I've dealt with OCD, anxiety, and actually some depression. It got so bad that when I turned 19 years old, I actually began to do therapy with a licensed therapist. And mind you, I could barely talk to people. I was super anxious. I could barely hold a conversation. And in general, my life just wasn't that good. I was out of shape. I didn't look good. I couldn't really talk to women. I was always nervous around them. And if you've ever been in that position, you kind of know what's up. So anyways, I started to go to therapy. And after a couple of months of doing the things that they told me to do, such as meditate, taking care of myself, eating better, start hitting the gym, I noticed that I was getting better. And eventually, once I got out of this rut, I actually found self-help. You see, not only was I hitting the gym, but I was actually trying to socialize and improve my life through reading books and real efforts to make my life better. This was really surprising to me because I made such a big jump in my mental health and my body and my relationships, mind you. But there was one thing lingering in the back of my mind, that being starting a business. I always wanted to learn to code and start a tech business, and prior to my self-improvement phase, I always doubted myself about doing this because I thought I wasn't good enough. So I told myself, hey, I'm already on self-improvement, why not learn to code? But once I started, I noticed that a lot of the principles that I learned from self-help, such as focus, taking care of myself, and meditating, applied to programming and business. For example, you needed to focus while you were coding to see improvements, and you needed to show up every day to actually see results like you have to at the gym. Now I shared this personal story not to brag or gain sympathy for my mental illness, but I want to show you what's possible as someone that deals with mental illness as well as someone that is going through self-help. I went from an awful position to someone with some form of direction and a functioning life. I'm not perfect. I'm never going to be perfect, but I'm working towards that every day. I grant that mostly to my self-help journey because it taught me so much. So if you're in a rut, if you're depressed, if you're dealing with mental illness, or you're just starting self-improvement, just know that there's a future for you. You just need to have the drive and want to do it. And once that's set, you can do anything with your life. This has been my journey as a computer programmer, from mental illness to getting onto self-improvement to now working to be a coder. So I hope this inspired you to do the same. My name is Nizar, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.